Breaking news. Apple just solved a problem they created, gave the solution only to rich people, and expects us to clap like obedient tech peasants. iPhone 17 Pro is here. Now with a scratch-resistant, anti-reflective screen that you'll still cover with a $2 AliExpress screen protector. Let's unpack the madness. So, Apple has decided that in the year of our Lord 2025, it might, just might, give your $1,500 iPhone the ability to not look like it's been clawed by Wolverine after 2 weeks in your pocket. That's right, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are getting a scratch-resistant, anti-reflective display layer. Let's rewind for a second. Apple almost binned this whole glass coating project because, and I kid you not, making the screens less reflective was too laborious. Yes, the company that fits 4K LiDAR and 12 cameras into a phone thinner than your attention span struggled with a shiny layer, like your dad struggling to update the GPS. You remember when Samsung dropped Gorilla Glass armor and gave their phones reflection resistance so strong they could survive a direct stare from the sun? Yeah, Apple just decided to copy that 2 years late and make it exclusive to the models you need a credit check to buy. iPhone 17 base model black. This is the same black that's been sitting on Apple's shelves since the dawn of the iPhone 3G. At this point, calling it a color update is like calling your daily coffee a personality trait. It's classic, yes, but it's also aggressively safe. Black is Apple's version of saying, we didn't try, but here you go anyway. White, not to be confused with last year's white, which is identical to this year's white. This color is the tech equivalent of hotel soap. Sterile, slightly shiny, and makes you feel like you're not quite rich enough to deserve excitement. It's clean, sure, but it's also the color of surrender, which is what your wallet is doing buying another iPhone. Steel gray. Oh baby, steel gray, of the shade that says, I want to be sleek but also invisible. It's basically a nod to all the people who work in tech, but still use Excel like it's 2009. This Pantone-coated mood ring for introverts gives off heavy, I just got promoted to mid-level management energy. Green. The green here isn't bold or rebellious, it's more like the moss on your backyard fence. Apple wants you to believe it's edgy, maybe even sustainable. But let's be honest, because this green is the I shop at Whole Foods but still use plastic bags of phone colors. Purple. Oh yes, the Majin Buu purple. This is where Apple lets loose and gives you one tiny taste of personality before going back to beige. It's fun, quirky, and just mysterious enough to make you think the person holding it watches anime and invests in crypto. This one will sell out because obviously, light blue is the pastel whisper of color designed for people who love blue but hate commitment. It's chill, harmless, and screams, I couldn't decide, so I let the store clerk pick. It's what happens when your iPhone and a baby shower have a love child, light blue. This isn't just light blue, this is light air blue. The kind of blue that makes the regular blue look like it spent too much time in the sun. Apple says this one is inspired by sky blue from the M4 MacBook Air, which is basically their way of saying, we reused a color and hoped you wouldn't notice, and it's elegant, sure, but also dangerously close to being mistaken for a medical device. Light gold, or should we say gardenia, because Apple has to name things like their scented candles now. This light gold is for those who don't want to go full bling, but still want to flex a little. It's refined, dainty, and will definitely be misused in thumbnails that say, leaked new color, colder white. That's right, folks, not just white. Colder white. This is white after a breakup. White after you find out your friend got the same phone in mood indigo. It's clinical, calculated, and destined to be the least remembered option in the lineup. Black. You already know this one. It's there, it's reliable, and it's wearing a turtleneck while judging you for buying anything else. Mood indigo. Mood indigo isn't just dark blue, it's poetic, it's dramatic. It's the kind of color that makes you start using words like aesthetic and minimalist. It's also the exact shade of blue you pick when you want to look expensive but mysterious. Like Batman if he was an interior designer. Papaya orange. No, you didn't ask for an orange phone, but Apple made it anyway. This shade is like a screaming highlighter, and a ripe mango had a glowing baby. It's obnoxious in the best way and clearly designed to make people at coffee shops ask, "Whoa, is that the new one?" The new rear camera module is so wide, it needs its own zip code. Apple decided, let's stretch this thing across the entire back like a tech tramp stamp. It's giving big, I'm insecure about my megapixels energy. Apple's giving us just enough change to justify a keynote, but not enough to call it innovation. And yet, we're still going to buy it. All of us, like moths to a shiny, scratch-resistant flame. If this channel hits 10,000 subscribers, I'm giving away a Sotsu Flip Action Go portable monitor to the most savage, most unhinged, most brutally honest commenter under this video. Like this video if you've ever bought an iPhone and immediately regretted it. Drop your favorite fake iPhone 17 color in the comments. I'm voting for bank account blue or existential crisis chrome. Subscribe for brutally honest tech reviews that feel more like comedy roasts than consumer advice. Tag Apple. Tell them I'm ready to hurt some feelings at the next keynote. Peace out.